This is one of my favorite watches. It was relatively inexpensive. I saw this immediately and thought this would be an awesome watch. Are these the original hands? Probably not. Is this the original dial? Probably not. It's probably Frankenstein. I don't really care. It just looks really cool, and I really do enjoy using it. So the spring bars are 18, which is nice, so it's not a weird size. And this right here is the strap that came with it, which is a Hirsch strap, which I absolutely hate. So any Hirsch lovers out there, please let me know your disdain for what I just said. But I've had multiple Hirsch straps, and they have not done me justice as far as what I want them to do, and they shell out on me relatively quick. And that's my personal opinion and my own experience with the company. So let's get into the review here. You can see here is a Hamilton crown here. Is it the original crown? I have no idea. And let's go to the back here. You see Hamilton there. This is a gold filled watch. If you guys can make that out there, it says filled, so it's not actual gold, it's just filled. But do I care? No, I don't. It has a little bit of patina on it, which I really do enjoy. If you notice, the glass is a little bit scratched up. Do I care? No, this watch is probably 50 or 60 years old, so it's gonna have wear on it. And if it didn't, I would be really shocked. All right, now I'm going to zoom out here to give you guys a comparison, which is a Rolex Explorer two-tone. And I will show you the size of this watch. This definitely has vintage sizing. This is a 36 millimeter, and this is the Hamilton. It's maybe a 34. If you notice the size difference right off the bat, it's a lot smaller. I think it's probably a 34, maybe even a 33, I'm not sure. Something that's really interesting about this watch is the way that it is relatively small, but the thing is the lugs are long. If you were to put it on with a regular strap, like you notice right off the bat, it changes the way the watch is. It does what it needs to, but you see what I mean? It has more presence when you put a strap on it in the lugs there. It's not as thick, and it's really super thin, which is nice because it kind of spreads it out and makes it relatively flat. The thing is, I love a lot of vintage watches by the way they look and how thin they are. The thinner the watch is, the easier it is to slide underneath cuffs. If you guys notice, if you guys have ever had monstrosities, big watches, you tend to hit them on things. And with smaller watches like this, like you have vintage size, the chance of you hitting on something is so small because they're literally small. It's not sticking out to be hit. I got this watch for like 50 bucks if I remember correctly, and I think I serviced it for maybe 100 bucks. It's like 150 bucks out the door. Definitely something that I'd recommend. If you guys can find one of these, go ahead and take advantage of it. I think these are just wonderful. I think everybody needs a vintage watch in their collection, regardless of what it is. And this is my second vintage watch that I have, if I remember correctly, because the other one is 25 years old. And that's the Patek Philippe that I own, which is an annual calendar. It's a 5035, it's a black dial. And this is the other vintage watch. This is like ultra vintage. In the end video, I'm gonna leave how to join Freemasonry because this is a Masonic dial. If you can't tell, which I am a Freemason, hello. If you didn't notice my ring there, check the video out. If you haven't checked out my channel yet, please do so down below. Thank you guys for reaching, fellow gent, and y'all have a wonderful day.